love, and that makes me dangerous. God knows.
What is up, everybody? Good afternoon. Late, is it early evening? Yeah, early evening. Late evening for some
It's
folks,
about
I guess.
early evening. Some people morning maybe. Woke up and saw this.
Then what the fuck was that I just seen?
It's the best part of waking up. It's
Yeah,
better than
talking with your
Folgers.
demons. Talking with your fucking demons early in the morning. That's what you always do. That's right. When I go to the bathroom, that's what I gotta do. It's like talking to my demon just trying to pee.
Well,
Come on, you can do it, you old bastard. You can do it. And I'm gonna like, you can do it, you old bastard. Just focus. Just
it's how you start the
focus.
day. It's how you start the day on a positive note. Tell your demons, get the
You
shit
gotta
out of you, and you
Pee.
get
Just
started.
pee, goddammit. Just pee. Pee.
P. This stream is brought to you by the letter P.
P. 3 letters. P. P-E-E. Good evening, folks, and welcome to Talking with Well, you guys are talking with some demons today.
Ooh, lots and lots of demons.
How did your vacation go?
Oh, it was amazing. It was absolutely beautiful. I miss my brother already. But on another ship right around Christmas time. So I'll be
Lucky
excited
you.
about that. Yeah.
I have
I do miss
never been on a cruise.
Okay, I have to take you on one. So long as he's working on one.
No.
Oh, come on, Sid.
No.
I
I would
promise.
be that white boy that's sitting in the bathroom puking my guts out because I'm seasick as fuck.
That's
It
you
wouldn't
don't
be
even feel
enjoyable
it.
for me
You
at all.
don't. The beautiful thing is you don't feel the ship at all. It's just and you get to look at the water, and the water's beautiful. It depends on where you are. Happy Saturday, Facebook user. I'm sorry, I don't see your name.
I don't see it either. He's just getting Facebook user right now. Good evening or afternoon, whatever it is, whatever time it is. Well, I'm glad you had a good vacation.
Yes.
And back
And
to reality, huh?
I have to go back to work soon.
Well,
It
the
is what it
pros
is.
and cons of going on vacation. You get to enjoy that whole week of not worrying about shit.
Yep.
And then you go right back to work the following week. It's like, fuck, man, where's that extra
I
week
mean,
of vacation at?
I kind of have to because I'm ultra broke now. Like I spent all this money on this trip. I had like 3 vacations this whole entire summer.
And
So
look,
it's like, all right.
and the only thing she got out of the whole trip was a plushy dick on her shoulder.
Yes. This was my emotional support dick.
Is that your semen?
It is.
Oh,
See what you did there. I'm very proud of you. Very proud.
it happens.
I would put you in the corner for that, but that was a good one.
It
You win.
happens once in a while. Once in a while, I got something good. Well, we got a good show for you guys tonight or this afternoon.
Excited.
I'm so
I'm
used to do this at night. I'm going to be saying night the whole time.
It's okay. It's night somewhere, so you're not wrong.
Yeah, it's dark somewhere, I'm sure.
So,
but we got a great show for you guys. Good friends of mine. I've been following the journey of this band since day one.
Ooh.
Now they're here. I think they've had 2 EPs and have a full-length album out now. Hex City. Everybody, please, without further ado, let's welcome the band on, shall we?
Yes.
Everybody, please welcome King Voodoo.
Woo!
Welcome,
Hello,
fellas.
everyone.
Welcome.
Hi, guys.
It's almost like we're back to the old shenanigans again, isn't it?
You know, it normally gets rated R as soon as we come on. That's the problem, though, sir.
Oh boy.
Obviously, you've got your dick plushes and stuff like that, and it just makes me think, how do I actually go any lower than dick plushes? Like, you know, so I'm sure
You're gonna have to get creative. You'll have to get creative.
Well, when I get nervous, when I do a show and I'm starting to get nervous, I'll sit over here and I'll just squeeze the shit out of my dick throughout the show. Just squeeze it because I'm just so nervous right now. Like, and it's a googly eye dick too. On top of that,
it's very impressive.
I mean, have you ever seen
Best dick ever?
How often do we get to see a happy dick like that? I mean, he's even got a nice little smirk.
Especially the way you're squeezing it to relieve your stress. It's
That's
happy to take your stress.
That's 49 years of experience.
And everybody feels better afterwards after the nice tight squeeze.
Man, it's been what the fuck just happened there? Let's try this again. Hang on here. We
I
get
think
so
that was required.
we got really deep in conversations about penises already in the
Yeah.
show.
Sorry, guys. Hide your children unless they want an anatomy lesson. So,
I just, you are a teacher.
and I teach anatomy, so technically, I'm doing my job. So,
Yes.
You know
And it's
what?
about time we all found out about it.
exactly. So, gentlemen, please squeeze your dicks. Ladies, squeeze your
No.
partner's dicks.
No,
Squeeze lovingly, not like you're trying to rip it off. Like lovingly, stroke it lovingly, squeeze it
No.
lovingly, touch it lovingly.
no,
No, no.
no. I don't want these guys. I don't even want to. I know these guys for far too long now. I do not want to know when they're squeezing their penises.
Do you not get the alert anymore? So, I thought we had that set up for you.
I don't know if I want to look after peaches.
All I can say is your loss. All I can say.
I still want to see it. I'm just saying.
I'm hoping you're on about peaches here.
I should have brought the video now because there's so much build up to this song now, and she's like anticipating it, wanting to see it, all excited. Now we're talking about it on the show, and everybody's going, "What is he talking about?" Well, Jamie, if you go follow Jamie on his page, or go to King Voodoo's page, you can go to it and you'll find where he did a cover of Jack Black's "The Peaches" from the Super Mario Brothers movie. And I have to say that was some phenomenal video taking you did there, sir.
I'll tell you what, iMovie does a lot for you, doesn't it? Really.
Well, no, it's the way you presented yourself and the way you moved, all that gracefulness and fist holding and compassion and that strength and that power of that voice when you're saying how much you hate Peaches and Mario.
Exactly. Well, I mean, it took me. I took 3 weeks out of my life just to train for that video for that 2 minutes. Just so I could nail it.
That's commitment right there. That is such commitment. It's like this had to be done. This was
I
necessary.
went to an acting school just to be able to do that fucking video. King Voodoo has gone to another level now. They're going to Ian McKellen's School of Acting just to do a fucking.
No children's scholarships were taken for this.
Yeah.
It has been a while, guys, since we've actually done a show. How have you guys been?
Good.
It's been very good.
Very good.
Yeah.
It's been it's just busy, which is really cool. We're getting loads of good feedback, and people are asking us to join festivals and attend things, and
And even play.
Yeah,
Not just asking us to turn up.
Instead of work
to the festival.
Well, that's good. I'm happy. It's not just be here. No, we want you to like pick up an instrument and play it. Just
So you guys are quite massive, so you come down and make it look like it's busy. That sort of thing, isn't it?
We always need the big guy to stand in front of the small crowd in the front and really block everyone's view. So
Well, the last time that I had you guys on the show, we was just starting to get through the whole COVID situation. The last time, if I remember correctly, and you guys was getting shows and booking shows, but it was a little bit slower back then. And apparently now you guys are like, is everything like booming and getting back to normal there?
yeah, it
feels like it's on its way, doesn't it?
I think, to be honest, everything's back to normal again. I haven't noticed anything different, to be honest, since obviously everyone's returned from the dreaded COVID lockdown and all that craziness. But I think it's come back. I think festivals are busy as normal. The only
have you found it when before COVID, and you went through COVID? Did you find that was there more interest into it? People coming back, going to shows, or did it take a little bit of time to start building? Because I know UK was a little bit different than what it was here in the States.
It's a little bit weird now, and I mean this, like, most probably other festival goers and festival organizers will say this as well. The thing that we've seen is where you'd normally get your tickets early for festivals, it's a little bit later now, where people are a little bit waiting for the festival, like up until the last 2 weeks, and then they'll max it out, buy it, get involved and stuff like that. I don't know if it's people that are just a little bit nervous, maybe. I don't know. Interesting. Like,
The
it's a
deals.
different view on things, like, you know what I mean? So,
Well, I know that here in the States, they opened up things a little bit earlier than what it was there in the UK. And the last I remember when I talked to you guys, it was a little bit slow going on ticket sales. The crowds wasn't there. I was just curious if you guys noticed that, like, a crowd difference or more of just an interest of going back to live shows and seeing bands again.
I think there is. What are your thoughts? Like, you know, we've seen a few, like, you know, we sold out Voodoo Fest, didn't we? Our own festival. And
I think people are just happier to go back out again, aren't they, and
Yeah.
get involved and get to gigs. And it's definitely an increase. 100% I've noticed. Because the
I think
first gig we did when I was in the band, everyone was sat down, if you remember.
Yeah.
Like, we gigged and people were literally sat down watching us. It was so bizarre.
That would be hard to throw a show, a rock concert, when you got everybody in the audience sitting down at dinner tables, isn't
Literally.
it?
it was weird. It was like spaced out, weren't it? It was like, you know,
Yeah.
people were
Like social distancing.
2 meters away from each other and sat down at a rock gig, and I'm like, this is just weird. It really is.
Did it ever make you want to, like, take a break from it until things got back to normal?
Nah.
You guys just love performing
Nah.
that much, it doesn't really matter
Yeah.
how the situation is.
We'd probably still play if they were all facing away from the stage.
Yeah.
We don't care.
Which sometimes they are.
You just see back of heads and,
Yeah.
and everything.
And then we've got to run out and play on the other side of them.
We start herding them with guitar cables and
Yeah.
whipping them and stuff like that. No, it's fine. It's not a problem. If all else fails, we start stripping Jamie on stage.
Oh,
People turn on then, like,
that
you know,
sounds fantastic. And can we
Wait, hold on, Jamie. If that's gonna happen, I need you to put like sparkly nipple tassels on,
Oh,
just for
yeah.
the old razzle dazzle.
don't
Already done.
because
Already
you'll send
sorted.
us pictures.
I don't go on without them. So,
See, my dick got excited and fell. See, you made my dick faint.
it has that effect with these nipple tassels, honestly.
I was very happy.
how does that make you feel that you made a dick fall off?
Well, this is it.
Not his first one, mate.
Just imagine Jamie just playing and just nipples just.
Yeah.
Yep. Happy dick.
That's
Yep.
I'm imagining it right now.
Yeah.
Just
If
give me-
you're holding that dick under
just
the
give
deck,
me a moment. I'll get back to
Yeah,
this.
there. So Sid is gonna be busy for a moment. We got to give him some privacy.
Mhm. Okay.
You're good, Sid. You
So
fine?
what was it like? I'll never be fine.
Well,
So what was it like for you guys? When it came to making this decision about doing your own festival? How did that all come about?
That was most probably a couple of beers and just a crazy idea that we wanted to do our own thing and bring new bands, new blood up to
You
our
guys had
area.
a stacked fucking lineup for that Voodoo Fest.
It was good. It was quality. Do you know what?
Very
We
good.
loved it. We loved it. It was a laugh. It was a lot of stress. I even fell down some stairs, quite a few of them.
Best bit of the day.
Dumped my ankle in. So, if you ever want anything doing, like, you know what I mean, I'm calamity enough to break an ankle here or there. I had Jamie running around. Jamie was running around looking for a pharmacy for bandages and everything about an hour before we were going on stage.
Yeah.
That's
And I
It
came
wasn't
through
just like
for
a
you.
couple of stairs either. It was a lot of stairs that he fell down.
oh,
a lot of stairs.
who took video?
The CCTV footage of it somewhere that we've not got hold of yet, but
oh,
we
you
need
get
one.
it.
When you do, send it my way.
I'd love to have that. That's great.
I bet
This
he
is what
was.
happens now.
I bet he was cussing the whole way down as he was tumbling.
Oh, yeah.
Motherfucker!
Because next time he'll be throwing
Rock and
one
roll!
of those. Yeah.
He just jumped up and says, "Be more voodoo," like he meant to do it.
I mean, you still get up, you still play. You know what I mean? Pour a bit of beer on it, fixes it until the morning.
I bet that did come with a lot of stress, though. Putting together, finding the right venue, the right place, finding the bands that will show up and be reliable, and that kind of. Did you guys pick the bands that kind of fit your vibe?
It was, yeah. It's sort of like, I wouldn't say it fits the vibe. We wanted, like, because we had acoustic acts on, we had, like, One Last Day, more like rap metal, really cool, really solid like bands, and like Thea, who were like like quite a very rocky rocky pop, I'd most probably say as well.
They're
Like,
a pop rock two piece, aren't they? They're really
yeah,
good.
and like everyone brought their own their A game to the on the day, and it was one of them where. Like we had 7 Year War as well, which was a metal band. Like so it was a vast array of different music, all came together. Everyone seemed to enjoy the festival. People have asked for it to happen again, and it will happen again next year.
That looks like it's not very confident in that, is he?
No. It's just that no one knows about it yet. So you have got an exclusive. I've just
Ooh.
played.
I didn't have to use pull no teeth to get that either.
We're meant
Another
to tell
exclusive.
you
There's going to be no
what-
stairs.
It is. It's
Venue.
happening again
No,
next year.
we need the stairs. We need at least 4 stairs. Just
Yeah,
I think
and a
I
first
think
aid
he-
kit somewhere.
I'm looking for somewhere with a ramp.
it's on the 14th floor, all stairs.
I think you start the show off that way, have him tumbling down the stairs, and then at that right at the beginning of the song, he just jumps, says "Be more voodoo," and just starts playing the guitar to the song.
I promise the stairs will be
Drag
carpeted.
me to the
You'll be so-
hospital
you'll be
is the
safe.
name of the song. Drag me to the clinic. I just broke my ankle.
Lyrics are different over here, so they mean something else.
So let's touch a little bit about this new album, Hex City. That was a project really that was really in the works for a while. It took you a little bit of time to, because reason why is because Ian, didn't you do majority of all the mixing and mastering and all that stuff on this album, right?
Yeah, we 2 tracks were mixed by a very good friend of ours, Phil Salford, and he was ace. Like, you know what I mean? He really nailed Yesterday's Gone and Left Alone. And then I decided, do you know what? I'll mix them. I'll have a shot at it. I'll started learning about mixing and mastering and bits and pieces, and it was an interesting one. I'm most probably stressed out a hell of a lot more than normal. Like,
Are you looking forward to doing it again? Are you looking forward to doing it again?
Do you know what? I can't wait. I'm a glutton for punishment.
Nailed it now.
Well,
Yeah,
you should be. It should be a little bit easier this time around, though, right? I mean, you
You got
majority
the
of all
hardest part
the
out the way.
the learning curve you kind of figured out already, right?
Do you know what? I'd say yeah, but I always like to challenge myself. So with every new King Voodoo song, I'd want to try and bring something new that we've not tried before. So we on like Believe in You. I think the intro to it is it's something that I was messing around with, joking, like trying new things. Sent it over to Josh and Jamie, and the pair of them came back and went, "We've got to keep it." And I was like,
That's huge.
and the first thing I said was, "Shit, how did they do?" So
Well, I was. To be fair, I enjoyed it too. That was one of the reasons why I picked that song and that video to run the ad for the show. I just thought it was a nice little nice little build up to the song and stuff like that. So I was like, because I had all the videos ready to go, and I was like, well, do I want to take in little parts of each video and put them all together to make this ad? And I did that at first, and I was looking, and I was like, it just doesn't feel like I want that kind of like that that punch. And so I turned it back over to I Believe in You, and I just thought that intro had that nice little punch to introduce you to the song.
yeah,
build up.
do you know what? And it's not like it's not just about myself. Jamie and Josh and Graham all got involved, and Matty as well. Like, all got involved in the actual process, because it is a full-on process. Like, it's like making sure everyone's happy with it, making sure that you try and listen for things, and it's like I'm a pain in the arse. These two know that, like, you know what I mean. Where I'll ping it out to them. Stop shaking your head, Jamie. Josh is just there. He's taking a still shot and just said, "Oh, fucking hell."
I was going to say, Josh is frozen.
I was actually afraid. I was gonna like, Josh, blink once if you need help. He was just like frozen for a second. I was like, "Are you okay?"
I want to give Josh some props because I watched a video of him the other day. Him shredding on the guitar, doing a Skid Row song.
Oh yeah.
You can play guitar pretty decent, sir.
Oh, thank you.
I just wanted to give you some shout out.
No, that's great. Thank you so much. I did ruin a string playing that, but yeah, it's good.
We just need him to practice bass now, and then that's fine.
Listen, it's not good if something doesn't break. Okay, if you break a string, that means you did a fantastic job.
Yeah.
It was a good job, though. I mean, those songs like that, you hear them a lot. Skid Row, people doing covers. There's this Eric Gronwall. He's the new lead singer of Skid Row now. Well, and that dude has got a phenomenal. I love that new album too. I think they did a fantastic job picking that guy to sing for the band.
Completely.
I was a little bit worried then that if he stood up any further, he'd show his.
He's going to be Dick Plush there.
He doesn't normally have pants on, you see.
I'm still a little nervous. Hang on. Anyways, let's play some music, guys, shall we?
Yes.
Let's play something off your guys' Hex City album. This is Whiskey Drive by you guys. You guys ready for this?
Oh, yeah.
We'll be right back, guys. You're watching Talking with Demons. We're hanging out with King Voodoo. We'll be right back, guys.
That's okay.
Don't miss the next episode of Serious Cougar. Eunice goes on a bender with a pool boy and breaks her hip. If women in their 20s don't know their ass from their elbow, and women in their 50s know what they like, imagine being with an experienced, pleasure-loving octogenarian wrestling with dementia and horniness. The show that hits below the belt, just like her breasts. Serious Cougar, Wednesday nights at 9 on Weasel.
Hey, this is Josie Scott, the original OG lead singer of Saliva, and you are watching Inner Demon Media. Release your inner demons. We all have demons. We just don't try to hide them.
Rising and I'm feeling like I'm dead inside. Another drink and it's giving me another high. Pour me a whiskey and rye. You're looking pretty in my alcoholic state of mind. I feel my shots, now it's time to draw the line. Show me yours and I'll show you mine. They know your name down Whiskey Drive. The drink is kicking out another of my favorite tunes. The choice is clear, whiskey or sweet perfume. I'll have you coming soon. The drink is flowing and everybody's feeling fine. Feel the beat, raise your glass, come on, it's time. Lost orders and back to mine. They know your name down Whiskey Drive.
now we know why he stumbled down the stairs.
I was about to get up and get my whiskey from over there. Now I'm craving whiskey. So I'm going to do that. And you guys keep talking. I'm getting some whiskey. Because
I thought
What
about
whiskey
the
you
same
drinking?
damn thing too.
Have we
We'll go
lost
get
Jamie? We've lost
I think
Jamie
we have.
already.
no, no, get him back. We need Jamie back. See, we mentioned the stairs and he got scared and ran away.
I agree with Joshua West. He wants bourbon. Totally agree.
Joshua, I want some.
Yeah.
I'm about to, you know what? I'm getting it. I will be RB. While I get
Do you know what
mine.
it is? It's that glass in the music video. How good that drink looks. Every time I watch it, I'm like, no, yeah, I need some. I want one.
It is the video because I'm just sitting there staring at the glass, going, "Damn, that actually looks really, really good."
It does.
Knowing that it's going to burn like hell going down, but it still looks awful refreshing.
Yeah.
It's a great song, though. Great song, great lyric video too. Because it's not your typical boring lyric video where you just got a background and then the words popping up. You guys got shit going on, so it gives you that feel of a music video. So bravo to that.
Well, that's cool, man. Thank you. It's good to hear.
It
As
was-
long as it makes you drink whiskey as well. Ooh, what have you got? What have you got?
Look like
Game
this.
of Thrones. This is the Stark. I also got the Targaryen, but the Stark
Oh,
came out
nice.
first.
Nice. Good choice.
Yes,
Looks vicious.
it is. I'm gonna be fucked up tonight. Worth it. It's your fault. I'm blaming you guys. If I get fucked up, if I can't get up tomorrow, it's your fault. All right? Blaming you guys.
Yeah, just blame me. That's fine.
Looks like Bo
That
says
just means I
here.
have to have another one in the morning.
Bo says he loved the music and the video. Wonderful and very great song.
Cheers,
Thank
Bob.
you very
More.
much.
Thank you, man.
It is a good song. Oh, every song. I've been a fan of you guys since day one, though. Ever since I heard "Raise Your Hands," I've always been a big fan of what you guys are doing. And it's a no-brainer for me when you guys come out with a full-length album. I'm like, yeah, yes, finally, we get 10 new songs we can listen to.
I've got to ask, what's your favorite then, sir?
My favorite out of the new album, "Whiskey Drive," is a good one. Well, actually, every video that I'm playing tonight's my favorite one. So we got "Believe in You," the newest one. "Left Alone." I really, really fell in love with "Left Alone." I like the whole guitar vibe and how the song is structured in that one. That's probably my favorite.
See, I'm having a weekly goal where I need to add something to my workout playlist every time. So I'm looking for that song to be like, oh, this is a song I can pump some iron to. So I'm looking for Whiskey Drive. That's a song to drink to, which is why I got my lovely whiskey. I don't want to work out to that song. That song makes me want to drink. It's a good song. Great song.
Sucking with dumbbells, drunk as hell. That sounds like it's going to work out really nice. Listen to King Voodoo at Gold's Gym with a bottle of bourbon or scotch, whatever.
I
in your
don't think
fucking
I've
bag.
ever worked out drunk though. I think that's a challenge. I think I'm gonna do it. I think for Voodoo Kings, I'm going to get drunk and then do some workouts. I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna record it and send it to you guys.
That'll be messy.
Yes.
There's no stairs. So
That could be a YouTube sensation. That.
I'm gonna make that happen.
How many of these songs off Hex City did you guys already have in your little basket ready to play? I mean, was any of these songs written and put together during the making of the album, or everything kind of already in stock?
I don't. I think
Bit of a
we
mix.
always like. I think we always like to toy with the songs. So, like, if we get a new song, we will test drive it at a couple of gigs and just see if it fits or not. Because for us, like, we like to have a show that flows. Like, we try not to do like, the whole introducing of a song. We like to go from one song, ring out, go into the next song, go straight into another track. So we try and do it as a sort of the whole flowing scenario. And what we try and do is bring in a new track to see if it fits. And I think that's one of the things that we always.
Well, how many songs did you guys have picked out? If you're taking your songs and you're kind of test driving them into a live show, was there a lot of songs that you guys played to kind of pick through to decide, well, this goes and this doesn't go?
I think we had about Jamie, would you say it was about 15 to 20 tracks there?
Yeah, I was going to say that. Yeah, I think it's a really nice process as well, because I think the more you write, the better your outcome's going to be. So we try to get every riff or every chorus or every just drum beat that we liked, we got down. We played around with it. We went to practice with it, and I think in the end there was some tough decisions, wasn't we? Going, oh well, this doesn't fit this album, so we're gonna park it, and it might fit the next one, but we'll leave fresh eyes on it later on. And I think there's quite a bit like that. And some of it we did right during the process. Some of it we rewrote, until we were happy with it, because we wanted it to be a move on from the EP as well. So we really loved the last EP, but I think it was really important for our first album that we just did something a little bit special and a little bit different. So,
was there any thoughts about bringing any of the songs from the EP over to the new album and to kind of restructure it?
I think we really kind of parked that, haven't we?
Yeah, I think it was one of those where it's our debut album. Let's make it everything brand new, everything completely fresh.
I like that idea, because there is a lot of bands out there, especially when they want to do, they've had a few EPs under their belt, and then when they go off to make a full-length album, they kind of pick songs from those EPs to add to it, but just kind of freshen it up a bit, add a few different things to it, but add it to their new album. So I like the idea you guys went all fresh with it. That's why I was asking, was there ever any thoughts about bringing any of those over and kind of restructuring old songs?
No, to be honest, Sid, it's like, you've heard Josh play guitar, like, you know what I mean? It's like he's got riffs, Jamie's got riffs, I've got riffs. We just throw ideas. There's new songs out virtually every couple of weeks. We'll ping it, like, we just write and it's like, why rehash stuff when we can actually write new material which is flowing with what we're doing at the time.
I think as well, I was just going to say, and I think one of the most important things for us is we don't want to price any fans out of anything. I wouldn't want to make someone pay twice to listen to something. So like, if we've already done it once, we're usually happy with how that sounded. Let's move on and give someone something new. Just really go for it then.
I totally dig it.
Yeah.
I was going to say, Sakura, I'm talking a lot. You want to ask a question?
It's your show. You're supposed to talk a lot. I'm here for the social commentary and to look pretty. That's my job here. I'm here to steal music, add to my repertoire. But
okay, well, I'll continue then. So, what about the writing process for you guys' songs? Where does that start? Who does that start with?
Actually, that was the question I was thinking in my head. So
nice.
Go on, Jamie. You can do this
because you're talking so much, Ian. Let's go.
I shut me up. That's the fucking problem. Josh hasn't even said anything yet. He's afraid. He's sat there going,
"What?"
I think Josh and I are the same. Like, we're just here to look pretty and just listen to you guys.
Exactly. That's why we got him in the band. He's the eye candy. I've said this already.
Josh is definitely the eye candy. I'm sorry. He got the hair. It's the hair.
Yeah.
I mean,
when the video is finished, though, he does take it off.
Yeah, goes up on a bun.
He's got a Velcro to his scalp. Just give me a minute. I'll take it off. I got you guys. Don't you worry. A little soap and water, little Dawn dish soap and water. I'll take the glue right off of this wig.
I never goes on any roller coasters or anything like that.
Yeah.
Well.
Just blow it right off.
So go on, Jamie.
It's supposed to be best answer the question, I suppose. It happens really organically, I think. So it literally has no one point really. So I think one of the things that we do really well is that we're all pretty creative. We all know what we want out of the band. We all know how we should sound, but we're not really precious about what we're doing, if that makes sense. So I might have a riff or I might have a song that I know if it was just me writing it, it'd only get to a certain level. So you need everyone else's input in the band. So, you put that out into practice, you put that down, and everyone has a say in it and say, well, we love this bit, we don't like that bit. and it's the same for everyone. In will do the same. He'll throw his out, and we'll be like, "Man, it sounds amazing." But I think we need to do this.
So like out of one day out of nowhere, Josh gets a creative hair up his ass and comes up with this cool little riff. He'll send it to one of you guys and say, "Hey, what do you think about this?"
Yeah.
I like it. I like that.
And then
So
that's
Josh,
what
does your hair actually come up your ass, or is it like long enough to match it?
It's getting that long. Probably.
Great question.
He said that, and that's what I apologize, Josh. I'm sorry.
it's all just back hair.
Better.
That's
I
all it
think
is.
someone's a fan of Josh here. I think this is what we should do.
What? Just
That's fine.
hi, Josh.
Hi.
So, Josh, what is actually? I do have a question for you, because you seem to be the youngest of the group and everything. Do they
Yeah.
inspire you to be better? Do you bring your own flair to the group? Like, how do you feel with this?
Yeah, they
Oh, they're
definitely
back. Hi,
do.
guys.
Like, I've learned so much more being in King Voodoo. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've known Ian for a long, long time, and I always give him a big head all the time by his guitar playing and how I can learn from him. Jamie's songwriting's incredible. We all push each other to be better and the next level. And then, I just make them move more on stage when I'm jumping around like a maniac.
100%. Love it.
Oh, so you're their gym instructor. I get it. Okay.
Yeah.
So you give them the cardio and they give you some
That's it.
musical wisdom. I love this trade-off.
Yeah.
I do. It's a great trade-off.
I mean, he is flying around that fucking stage with that bass, though. I'd be fair. I mean, that beautiful blonde hair you see right there.
I'll be honest, Sid, I am waiting for the day. I mean, A&E with a bass shoved squarely. Like,
To be fair, I'm surprised I've not went flying off the stage yet and like broke my neck. Honest to God.
If you did, we'd all follow you. It'd be fine.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's a trend for King Voodoo to fall down places.
That's it. I'm gonna have to bubble you guys.
It ain't a fucking show unless King Voodoo falls off a fucking stage or down a flight of stairs.
Yeah.
Give you guys a carpet floor every time. Everything's carpeted with some bubble wrap underneath. Just need you guys not to get a concussion because I'm waiting for the next album to come out. So I need you guys to just be intact enough.
A concussion is not going to affect the new album come out. I want to see a concussion.
The day's young.
It could quite easily happen. Like, if you're not walking off stage full of bruises, bumps and bruises, you
be part of King Voodoo, the band. They are looking for a trumpet player, so get all you trumpet players, send your videos to King Voodoo. They are looking for a trumpet player.
I may know a couple of trumpet players. I'll send them your way.
They really like somebody who can play the blues on the meat flute too.
Wow. Just put it away.
My mind went really south. I have to stop.
So did mine. I'm like,
I'm awful.
I volunteer as tribute. Like, I just see. I'll be back. Just
my question is, as we get ready to play another video here in a few minutes, my question is for Josh and all three of you separately. Josh, what is your favorite song off Hex City?
It probably, for me, it's a close one between Sleep and Left Alone. I just love them both so much, but I'd probably say Sleep. I just think it's just a powerhouse, and I absolutely love the ending that Jamie did, the very like Gorillaz style. Fight it out we do at the end. It's great. I just love it.
What about you, Ian? What's your favorite song off of the album?
I've got to say most probably either Believe in You or Sins of Diablo.
That's a good one too.
Yeah, to be honest, it's a bit of self-indulgence. The end of Sins of Diablo. I just threw it down in one take, and there is one mistake in it, which you can hear, which I only noticed a couple of weeks ago, which pissed me off a little bit. Like, you know what I mean? But the actual fact is, I did it in one take, listened to it, and I thought, shit, I've just played that as it is. Like, you know what I mean? And it there's a lot of meaning to it, so I'd most probably go with that.
You know, some of the best parts of songs are the mistakes that the audience will never realize or recognize that it is a mistake. So you'll see it as a mistake, and I'll be listening. I'm like, oh, this is the best part of the song. And you're like, but that's a fuck up. Why are you doing a fuck up? Like, no, trust. I bet it sounds absolutely amazing as somebody who's going to listen to it and be like, oh, wow, that's great. And you're going to be like, no, I fucked up somewhere. Don't worry about it. You're fine.
Jamie, what's your favorite song?
I feel kind of under pressure to pick something different now, but
it's got to be Peaches, hasn't it?
Definitely Peaches. Yeah. We all knew it was Peaches.
Well, if you're looking for a workout song, I think Sleep absolutely nails it. I love running to sleep. But I'm picking another song. I really enjoy Time to Party on there. I think that's really I love all the kind of the big up tempo, big drums, and Sweet Loneliness as well. It's very close to my heart as well, which is a little bit of a different track.
I think that's what I like about the album, though, Sid. I'll be honest. It doesn't matter what kind of day it is. Like, I've always said this to you, and we've always had this discussion, is music's very powerful, and you can be having feelings one day, and you'll listen to one track and you go, oh, that's amazing. And then, you'll listen to it another day when you're either happy, sad, depressed, whatever, and you'll listen to another track and go, that's actually better. And I think Hex City has got a bit for everyone, and I think that's what we've tried to achieve with this. It shows our diversity, and I think that's the key.
I couldn't agree more, because I was going through the album again today, and before the show I was jamming out, and I was like listening to the songs, and I was trying to think of what would be a good video that I could make on my own, kind of like the pull off, just to do myself, just to help the band out, put the music out. Here's a little fan made video. And I, for the life of me, couldn't pick just fucking one. I was in a stalemate. It's like I can't pick one. I was like, damn it, this doesn't happen to me. Normally I'll go through an album and one certain song will really call out to me. You know what I mean? Like, this is it right here. And the problem is everyone on Hex City just keeps calling out to me. So what am I to do? I ain't making the video for every fucking song.
Don't be slacking. Don't be slacking. I'll just crack on.
So before we play, someone asked a very good question, which is, are you guys on Spotify? Because folks want to find your music and add it to their maybe workout playlist. So where Joshua West, I was reading you. So where can we find your music?
Let me just dig out the
How about this? We'll tell them after the music break where they can find. That way, it gives you time to search for the all the places that you got your music out. We're going to play "Left Alone" by King Voodoo. So you guys sit where you're at. You're watching Talking with Demons. We're hanging out with King Voodoo, and this is their song, "Left Alone." We'll be right back, everybody.
It don't. It don't go down.
Robert, it goes down.
No, it don't.
It do go down.
Oh!
Does dinner time sound like this?
I'm not eating this crap!
Does Friday night sound like this?
Screw you, Mom. I want to get laid.
Do you long for a different time when we were free to raise our children to actually respect us?
Thank you, sir! Thank you, sir!
Hitting kids works wonders. Hi, I'm Alan McLean, child behavioral psychologist and former U.S. Marine. With my easy system, I'll turn your disruptive, unruly kids around fast. Let's face it, kids are rotten little shits. When I served our country, I learned a lot about changing behavior and winning people over. Offer candy, then a butt of the gun to the face. Buy my book, Hitting Kids Works Wonders, today.
Trying to leave it behind. Nobody knows what's going through my mind. Silently scream, oh, I wanna die. Nobody knows why I learned to fly.
Nobody knows the sorrow of my doom. Standing like Christ, people ask why. Nobody knows why I learned to fly. Nobody knows where I'm meant to be. Nobody knows what's happening to
Welcome back. Now I want to be alone.
Where's that dick gone?
Look,
Where's that
every
now?
time
Jamie's just gone.
Yeah, Jamie's got off.
he's like, I don't
Jamie
want to hear
takes
nobody
everything at
talking
face value.
to
He's like, I want to be left alone. He goes, okay, bye.
So yeah, and then just hangs up. Can I just say something beforehand? Josh, thank you for saying, like, you know what I mean? You're listening to us on Spotify. Totally appreciate it. And there's James as well, one of our fans from the UK. That's cool. You all right, James?
Hi, James.
Hey, James. Here we come. Here he is.
Yeah, there we go. Jamie, we didn't mean for you to leave us. When we said alone, like just the five of us, maybe, but you don't leave.
I just had to be left alone for a minute.
Oh, do you need a hug? Do you need a hug,
Yeah,
Jamie? Do you want a dick hug, or you want me to hug?
I always want a dick hug.
Yeah, Jamie. I was going to ask you. I bet you do. But a great song. Like I said, I can't say it enough. Great song. Who came up with the idea of this song, the structure of that song? I'm curious. How did that song come about?
To be honest, we had a fight with this song, didn't we? We weren't even going to put a guitar solo in it, if you remember.
Yeah.
And then we ended up putting that big middle bit in.
Yeah.
We
developed it over a little while. It was one of the songs we tried to work on a lot, again, to sort of like fit where we were going with the album on this one. And the very original version sounded nothing like this, to be honest.
Yeah. It was really there was seriously. Even like, you know, we tried different things on this one. Where if you listen to the middle eighth, there's a disco bit in there. There's disco drums. So
we tried a few different.
Yeah, I was feeling that in myself. I was like, "Ooh, my ancestors are happy." I like the flow of the. I was trying to listen to the lyrics, but the flow of the riffs, the drums, everything just coming together. It felt like I was in a time machine. Like it's not something I would hear in modern music. It felt as if it was something from the past coming to present, and I really enjoyed that.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. But
I thought it had like a little bit of like a Foo Fighter vibe. The whole guitar riff throughout the song. Those verses or chorus parts just remind me a bit of like some Foo Fighter vibe, some clean guitar playing.
Yeah.
I do have a question that started, but yeah, I know, random. Usually my good questions come at the very end. Don't worry, I have a doozer for the end. But where does your inspiration for your songs originate? Like, is it something each of you just come up with and you share with the group, or you guys communicate telepathically? How does it originate?
I'll start off on this one because I think it's key that we get Graham involved. Like, because our drummer Graham as well, he's into proper random stuff where it's like, you know, he's one of the, like, you know, he's a solid drummer. Then Jamie, you've got loads of different inspirations, ideas, and like, you know what I mean, who you look up to. And Josh, you're still in the 80s with your stuff, which is he loves his hair metal stuff, and it's like, you know, and I'm just the same, like, you know what I mean. Everyone's got their own little niches, and like I'll say that I come up with an idea, I'll go, guys, what do you think of this? And then it's same again with, like, you know, Josh will with his ideas will quote, okay, try this, where it's like, you know, a bit staccato, or he'll throw in some really static, like, you know, bass lines, which drives the song, and then the whole thing changes, and then Jamie will come and try and do different things as well. So I like the different ideas. Like, if we're all the same, it'd be boring as shit.
I think I was just going to say, well, I think we write music that we want to hear, and then as a group, we then try and transcribe that into something that someone else would like to hear as well.
Yeah.
And I think it also gets shaped by playing live. So where we talked before about taking these songs on stage, when you're really in the moment on stage, you know, there might be a bit where we go, oh shit, that we need a break there. That sound amazing. It looks great on stage, and we're playing it. It'll transcribe into a record. So it's taking all those elements in as well, which is really good.
Do you know what? Like, as an example, Sid, like Josh, we was playing live, and Josh did the heartbeat and Sid in the song to Sid, which I believe so very well. So he, during the middle eight, he actually he came up with it, like, and I was just like,
yeah.
We all just stopped in the middle of the song, but we're keeping that. And he goes, looking at Josh, going, play it again. And like, you normally have that inspiration where everyone goes, what did I play?
Do you like, for Jamie? Let me ask you this: when it comes to your writing process, how do you manage to grab your ideas? I know if you're anything like me, I'm very creative, and I'll be out like at a store or something, and I'll have this idea to want to do something. Do you have like a little notepad, like a little memo pad? You write it down, or do you put it on a phone?
When I'm doing anything, it goes straight onto voice notes. So like, I'll have an acoustic guitar, throw it on there, voice note, because I've just got the worst memory recall ever. So if I don't have something down
all the time,
it's like, if it's not there, it never existed. So it's kind of like try and get as much down on that. And that's it. Sometimes as well, like, you know, if you feel confident with it, you'll share that voice note and say, look, use your imagination, but what do you think of this? Or other times, then we'll just take that away and we'll just start the process of recording a bit of a demo around it as well. So, but yeah.
What's for you? Do you practice vocals at home? What's that like for you?
Yeah, it can be a bit difficult sometimes because I have one of the loudest voices in the world, I think. So like, it's very difficult to kind of like to make sure the neighbors are all okay, but try and do as many warm-ups at home as well, especially when we know we've got a run of gigs coming up, and we've got practices, and a lot of vocal fatigue over that sort of area. Just try and make sure you just look after my voice, no sugar, all the nice sort of things.
What the best way for you to practice is like sing along with a band?
Yeah, I mean,
like on the radio, or put something on in a CD, or if you even own a CD anymore.
What's a CD?
Like,
the fuck is a CD?
It's all on cassette. It's all on cassette.
I know what a cassette is, but I don't know what the fuck a CD is.
Yeah. But yeah, just songs that I know aren't going to push my range, so that it warms it up really. So it could be like we said, we've got such an eclectic mix of influences. You know,
Well,
from
tell me what is your go-to band that you'll sing along with to warm
well,
yourself
I mean, I like a lot of Fall Out Boy as well. So you know, I'll play some of that along. But I'll even go back to sort of like bits of No Doubt and things like that. I love like early No Doubt, the Tragic Kingdom album, sort of, you know, a lot of sort of punk rock or, you know, pop punk sort of stuff. But yeah, just that sort of thing really. And then beyond that, I mean, I listen to our stuff a lot, which sounds really egotistical, but if I don't listen to it over and over, I forget the words. So it's kind of
so you're gonna be one of those teleprompter guys then.
Yes, yeah,
I got you. I got you.
Yeah.
Josh, let me ask you the same question. When it comes to practicing and kind of warming yourself up, like if you're at home and chilling, what's your go-to? You grab the guitar, is that your warm-up, or do you practice more with the bass?
So I do a bit of both. I've got like actually quite a strict exercise at the minute. So I literally put my AirPods in and I just have like a metronome and I'll just sit there for an hour doing the most boring exercises in the world. But they literally make all the difference because it tightens up your playing so much. And especially for playing bass, because it's obviously totally different to playing guitar because it's more taxing on your fingers. So when you can play something on a guitar and be like, oh, that was nice and easy, but then you try and do it on a bass and it's so much harder because obviously it's more of a stretch, more strength on the strings. But I try to do it daily because obviously I need to, especially the way I move live.
I'll tell you what helps build your hand strength up for bass.
Yeah, I need one of them.
Wait, saying. You need here, I will give you my dick. Here. Yeah. It is your dick now.
Josh, I hate to break it to you, mate. Just have a look downstairs.
Oh.
You've got one.
If it's there. Sometimes people don't think I have got one. They think I'm a woman, which is fine.
Wait. Listen, even old people have dicks, right? They're still there. They still function. They may be a little shriveled, but they still work. So, and none of you say you're old. I'm not obviously talking to any of you. If you're older, I'm talking old is like 80 and above. Nobody here is 80 and above.
That's dead. No, it's dead. I don't think they're playing with anything in the grave. So it's mainly for you guitar. You just kind of do your progressions and your exercises on guitar, and then you try to play the bass just to build your strength up in your hand. Then basically.
Yeah, so it's like I'll write on the guitar, but then obviously I'll practice with the bass, basically, obviously to make sure that everything's tight and everything is rhythmically, and I can just play everything perfectly. Because like I say, when I play live, because I throw myself around the stage so much, it's very easy to fuck it up, basically.
Do you get like
I just need to make sure that I don't make any mistakes.
Well, it wouldn't be a show if I have something stupid to say. Do you have a mirror in your back pocket so when you like performing, you're swinging your hair around, you're doing that Lexi from
Well, yeah, Ian made me do that the other day for a gig announcement, which was
Did you really?
Yeah, he did.
Be like, hey, put this here in your back pocket. Just for science, do it. Just do it.
Get the mirror.
I have to go full Steel Panther.
I want to see full Steel Panther before the show's over with. I won't end this fucking show until I see a fucking mirror.
Yeah, I'll get the mirror on the next break.
Yeah, I want to see you blow some fucking kisses in the mirror. What is wrong with me?
Many. We don't have enough time ever.
And knowing me, as he's doing it, I'll probably end up grabbing my dick the whole time he's doing it. Stressed out.
Just watch his face when he does it. Just if his face starts to twitch a bit, you know what's happening.
Oh no!
Just make sure you're pointing this way. Sit not here, this way, so it doesn't get you in the face.
Bo says,
"Hey, Bo! See? Bo, thank you. See, Bo is not old. He is 73, and he is proud that his still works. Thank you, Bo. I'm so proud of you, sweetie. I'm so proud.
We had to give him props.
Yes.
I'll be lucky.
Bo, I love your hat and your thing.
I'll be lucky at 73 years. I'll be lucky at 73 years if that turtle comes out of its shell.
No, by that Sid, you won't even wear pants at that point. You're just be like, I just needed to air out the entire time.
I'm just gonna walk around with a shirt on and no underwear like a
Yep.
senile old man and poop everywhere and let the kids clean me up like they do me, like they do me now. Daddy, I'm done. I'm also gonna say, kids, Noah, I'm done.
Oh boy. That's why people have kids. It's like I take care of you now, so that when I get old and senile, you get to take care
They just
of
don't
me.
realize they're gonna have to do it when they're a preteen and teenage years. That's the only thing they don't realize. That I mean, how embarrassing for teenage kids that had to clean their daddy's ass in public. I'm just gonna follow the floor and go, I poo. I poo. Noah, I'm done. Inside of Walmart.
I'm so
I'm
happy
done.
I'm a fully fledged adult because I can't. And my dad would make it so difficult. He would just poop anywhere and be like, "All right, find it," and I'd be like, "Oh,
find it."
He'll turn that shit into a game. Literally, he'll be like, "All right, find the shit," and I'll be
I'm
like,
gonna have to use this idea. That is fucking genius.
Fuck. God,
boys,
so-
I pooped somewhere. Go find it.
Sid's offspring. I apologize. Star, I'm sorry. I gave Sid that. I gave him a medical. I'm sorry.
Just walks around, just t-shirt, no clothes underneath, and just stop in the middle of nowhere, stop in the middle of the living room and just pee. What? I'm old. I'm allowed to do that. You guys did it when you guys were 3 or 4.
This just derailed to what'll happen when we're old and our bodily functions are doing their own thing. Sorry.
Look, they've been on shows that's been a lot worse than this.
Yeah.
I mean, we have gone down some major deep, like I took a wrong turn in Albuquerque type holes during these shows. We really have. But that's the fun of it. Who cares, right? We're playing music, we're getting to know the band, we're all laughing, having fun. So I like to get on that diving board and jump into those rabbit holes once in a while.
So much fun.
So should we take another music break so we can get Josh's mirror?
Yes, Josh has to go get his mirror.
Because
Yes.
I am not.
I'm very excited about this. I want to see this.
I am dead set on this whole because I've been trying to really hold my tongue throughout the whole show. But this dude looks like fucking Lexi. And I've been wanting to say it the whole show, and then I see he's kind of playing along with it and stuff with the wig, and I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to say it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to say fuck it and just do it. All right, so we're going to play a video from your guys' last EP, "Drag Me to the Water." Which was my very first video I ever done in my life, like music video. So there's little parts of it look kind of. Now that I look back at it, I go, this is fucking lame. Why did I put like flames on a black and white video? but it was fun.
It's cool. It's good.
Yeah,
as long as you had fun, that's all that matters.
No, it wasn't fun. I was really irritated doing this video because the little backstory about making this video, and this is my first one ever taken on. I was like, "You guys got any live footage from you guys performing live?" And he goes, "No, we don't. But we're getting ready to do a show, but I can take some video footage on a phone." And so they give it to me, and I'm like, "Fuck, man! The music's not, the lips and the guitar strumming is not matching the fucking song." And then that's when I was like, "Ian, I don't know if I could do this tonight. I don't know if I can get them." Goes, "Well, it's a little bit my fault too. We was a little bit our tempo was a little bit faster than what it was on the song, and it was a battle to me to get the because it was a few months or so that you guys performed these songs live because of COVID. It was like one of your first shows back doing it.
It was our first show back, actually. Yeah,
that was the show where people were sitting down. It was.
Oh boy! Wow.
That's because you didn't have that fucking mirror blowing kisses out.
Yes. See, Josh, if you had the mirror, everything would be perfectly fine.
But yeah, that was a very interesting time for me. I was really interested in trying to make videos. These guys gave me an opportunity to take that song, "Drag Me to the Water," and make a video out of it, and I had fun. It was just a little bit of a pain in the ass for me because I didn't know what I was doing, and I was kind of teaching myself as I go. And as you can tell, I've gotten a lot better at them with all these little radio commercials that I'm putting on for like Serious Cougar and Hitting Your Kids, all videos that I've been making myself. So I've gotten better at them.
My current favorite. The kid one is my current favorite.
I was going to ask, you know what I mean? How that isn't banned from Facebook straight away. I was watching it, I was thinking, this is fucking hilarious, this. And I'm thinking, some people are actually going to believe this, aren't they? And go,
Well, I had a few people actually thought that Serious Cougar was actually going to be a show that I'm getting ready to put out. I'm like, if I fucking could, I would. Trust me. Nothing.
I would watch the hell out of that show. Like that show is better than anything that's
nothing beats seeing Bo butt naked at 73-year-olds banging at Serious Cougar.
Yes, I'd watch the hell out of that. I really would. So, Bo, just so you know, if you want to have an acting career, we got you.
I'm willing to take video of your schlong, sir.
You already have an audience. Like,
all right, let's play this video. This is King Voodoo. This is off their last EP, and this is Drag Me to the Water. You guys enjoy it, and I want to see that fucking mirror.
Gyalvatir Workshop is dedicated to the old ways, offering a wide selection of animist ritual supplies, divination tools, altar goods, and home decor, including premium reindeer hides imported from traditional herders in northern Finland. Whether you're just starting your spiritual journey or looking to expand your collection with a custom drum, we have everything you need. Visit our online store at Gyalvatir.com and discover the beauty of mountain spirit.
That was like watching my firstborn being born again.
That was fantastic. I understand why you said the fire. Although I'm mad at you for mentioning the fire to begin with. I wanted to see it fresh eyes, but I was like, okay, I kind of get it. But everything else is fantastic.
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking after I watched it. I was like, now I watch it now. Then it seemed cool. Now I watch it now. Like, why did I put fucking flames in a black and white fucking footage?
You didn't even make the flames black and white. It was just like color.
Yeah, let's just make it stand out. I had one flame. Look, hang on here.
Yes. Oh
I
yes.
can't keep doing it.
Give it to us again.
Let's see it, Josh.
That's just hot. Yes.
That's it right there.
I'm sorry. Like I could watch 8 hours of Josh just laying with his hair looking in the mirror. Like that's sexy. All right.
Get the Cougars. Get Josh up.
Yeah. That should be an episode on its own. Just Josh walking all the Cougars just getting
this is for you. This is for you, Josh.
Don't miss the next episode of Serious Cougar. Eunice goes on a bender with a pool boy and breaks her hip. If women in their 20s.
Josh is the pool boy. So if you guys didn't know, Josh is definitely the pool boy. Got the hair and everything.
You know what, we might have to keep that in just that section, and we just get Josh doing the hair thing.
I mean, that should be part of the show on a normal basis. Him
It really should be. Like
taking
when you guys taking a
few
break.
minutes, go out to the crowd and go up to next to some of the audience members with your mirror and do your little thing and get them to do it with you.
They'll be taking they'll forget to take selfies. They'll be like, I just want to be in the mirror with you. Just let me be part of this moment with you.
I just want to take a moment to say, welcome to Interdemon Media, Bo, because he's up for the senior citizen point.
Yes! Yes! Bo has made my day. Thank you, Bo. Yes!
Let's give him a round of applause.
Yes. Oh, yes. Bo, you're my hero, my guy. You have no idea. You are my hero for today. Thank you.
You are the man.
This is more than we could ever have hoped for. This.
It really was. He's like, listen, it works, and I'm willing to show it.
And what's going to happen is when I make this fucking senior citizen porn, the background porn music is going to be King Voodoo.
It's just appropriate.
You want to take a ride down Whiskey Drive? I got you.
Yes.
I got you.
Yes. You know what? I volunteer as tribute. Just give me some makeup. I'll be a cougar. I'll be your cougar. Age-wise, I'm halfway there, so you know.
So we're ending. I know it's late for you guys. We're going to end the show here soon, here in a few minutes. Before we end tonight's show, give us any kind of updates, any shows coming up, where everybody can find you, where they can get the album at, all that good stuff.
Do you want to do? Do you want me to do it, or do you guys want to do it? Who wants to
I can't remember my name. You best do it.
Not forgetting your name. My dick fell because you forgot your name, Jamie. My dick is disappointed.
So we've got Rockwitch on the 27th of August, Steel Paws on the 9th of September, 28th of October, Shark Fest, Hard Rock Hell in Great Yarmouth on between the 3rd and the 5th. Then we fly off to Barcelona for Rifle Riff Festival on the 18th of November. I can't say the next one. The one after that is SOS Festival on the 6th of July next year. Savfest. Can't say that one. HRX. HRH Sleaze. And do you know what? Sack it, I'm going to say it. Bollocks to it. We will be playing London early next year. I can't really say the date, but it is on the cards that we are playing our capital city, and we are stoked. I think every gig we've got, and we're in works at the moment for a tour. So,
well, I didn't hear a Voodoo Fest in the whole mix.
I didn't have a date for it.
I'll be honest, I haven't got a date for it yet. So, but it will be happening. We've got a couple of dates. We don't know if we want to do it around Halloweenish time or early on New Year. So, it's all works in the progress. For the album, we're looking at either doing second album very shortly, or maybe an acoustic EP for something different.
Ooh.
So there you go. You've heard it here first. We are in the progress. We've got a load of tracks, a load of music. Even to the point where Josh pinged us one. I think it was a couple of days ago, and I really like it. I just need to get his ass over into the studio.
Oh! You got homework, Josh. Studio. You gotta go.
Put the mirror down, son. Put the mirror down and come over.
No, bring the mirror with him. He's supposed to bring the mirror. The mirror is part of his whole thing. He's got to like strap it to his case.
So I'll let the other guys say where the music is, Facebook links, YouTube, TikTok, and all that stuff. Like, so I'm sure Jamie's just Googling it as we speak. With the reflections.
Only thing he's Googling over there is his brain.
So I was just squeezing my dick.
Josh, do you want to have a go?
Have a look.
Yeah, are we just say what we're on, or we've gone?
Yeah,
basically, at King Voodoo Rock. At King Voodoo Rock. So on Instagram.
Yeah, so it's King Voodoo Rock, and we're on everything. Instagram,
Twitter,
Facebook, Spotify, Apple Music, Twitter,
TikTok.
Well, X now, isn't it? TikTok.
Yeah. And a website in the works right now being built as we speak. Well, not as we speak, but websites coming soon.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But we're pretty easy to find. You can find us on everything.
Yeah.
Pretty much you can find them right here on Facebook, King Voodoo, and then from there you can find them everywhere else as well.
Yeah. OnlyFans.
Thank you very much.
Hey, whoa.
What's going on here, mister?
Wait, Josh. What's OnlyFans? I thought.
If you
want a picture of his feet,
we're going to give you guys a little bit of privacy real quick.
Wait. Wait, so what do you show on your Is it the hair, shoulders, knees, and toes? What are we looking at? What do we? Just with your mirror. Oh. You know
just everything in the mirror.
It's all mirror shots of his ass.
Yeah.
Standing in front of another mirror.
What is the ass hairy? I don't do hairy asses. That's a bit much.
I'm surprisingly not hairy, apart from my head.
This is a good thing.
Smooth as a baby's ass.
See, I put Viking plaits in mine.
Viking plaits.
Smooth as a baby's ass.
Consider me a subscriber to your OnlyFans.
That's great.
Josh is sitting there thinking this right here.
Fuck you. Oh, fuck you.
I am tired of your
go stand in the
corner.
No, Sid, stand in the corner right now.
She's like, fuck you guys. I'm sick and tired of you guys saying this about me. I'll subscribe just to be a pal. I'll share your links out to all the serious cougars out there.
Don't miss the next episode of.
My dick actually got a little wet there.
Don't miss the next episode of all the serious cougars going after Josh.
I gotta dry my dick off. Hold on, got a little wet. Got a little excited.
Thanks for hanging out with us tonight again. It's been a while. It's been too long. We had to do this sooner than a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Just let us know. We would love to come back on. We love you guys. So it's all good fun. We always have a laugh. It brings a tear to our eye.
Penises.
I mean,
I would have been subtle then.
I don't think that we've had an actual legit show where there wasn't something obscene being said during the show or being done. I mean, now you guys come on a year later and all we've talked about is penises throughout the show and squeezing penises and touching penises. How does that make you penises feel?
Just warm and fuzzy, I think.
Well, that's a good thing, then. That's a good thing.
I bet throughout the show their dicks jumped a little bit. Just a little bit.
We've had a bit of a twitch.
It was popping up their tits. That's why Ian was grabbing the guitar during breaks. I could see what goes on backstage.
Like this.
Always the way, mate. I'm always carrying me wood.
thank you guys again for hanging out with us. Thank you, everybody who's tuned in now or tuning in later for watching. We appreciate you guys' support. Be sure to go follow the band right here on Facebook at the very least. And from there, you can find them all the other socials. But follow King Voodoo right here on Facebook. Give them a like, give them a follow. Be part of the Voodoo family. Or Ian would say, be more Voodoo. And just go like their page. Show some support. We're going to end tonight's show with one last video. It's your recent video. Great song, great video. You guys did a great job on this, by the way. And we're playing King Voodoo's Believe in You. You guys have a great night.
Before we go, mate, can I just give a shout out to Nicky Fairmage who did the video for us? I think he done an amazing job on it, man.
Whoever did this did a great job on it. Yeah. Great song, great video. Amazing. Thank you guys once again. You guys have a great night. We will catch you.
Great to speak to you guys.
I'll
Good night,
catch
everyone.
you guys
Thank you, guys.
next week. Until then, you guys be safe and be well.
Take care, all.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you.
I don't fucking like you. What? I said I don't fucking like you. You don't like me? No. Look. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Men, face it, the male menopause is real. You're going to lose your virility someday. How about now? In the time it has taken to listen to this commercial, you're less virile than you were at the start. You've just wasted a whole lot of sperm. The decline has begun. It is time to fight back. As you start to go gray, get saggy, you're being upstaged by young bucks who will seduce your women and take your fortune. They need to know you're still the alpha. They need to know you're top dog and they're still a little pup. However, staying on top isn't just about jacking yourself with testosterone until you're humping the furniture. You'll need to go big. Showtime, who's boss? Do something really impressive and tell everyone about it. Hike Kilimanjaro, dog sled across Siberia, trek across Antarctica, raft the Amazon. You need an adventure travel service that can take you to the far reaches of the earth and give you the kind of experience you can boast about back home. Show them what kind of man you really are. A man who is fighting for meaning the only way he knows how, by showing off. It's time to take the menopause by the throat and strangle the life out of it. Contact Menopause Adventures today or visit menopauseadventures.com.
Tell you that you